What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Declan Rice. He is the new full birthday SBC and he's 90 rated, which, to be fair, not a bad card. We've had I want to say an Adidas card of him last, I think about 87 rated, and we've got a new version of him. So let's have a quick look. What was he? 88. So again, not necessarily a massive upgrade, and the problem with the Adidas cards is they get upgraded again. I think they've still got either one or two more times where they get upgraded, so more than likely we're going to be seeing another 90 Rice. And this one does have obviously that 5-star skill move, which again isn't awful, but for me, I just think they're just recycling too many cards here. With an Adidas, they are upgradable, so obviously just once, twice, I think 3 times in a row, but he will get to that level. So for me, I just think that is a little bit poor. Definitely could have chose somebody else. Love the title, Rice baby, why not? But we have got the SBC here. It requires one team of the week, an 83, an 86, and an 87. Whether I would say he is worth that sort of level of an upgrade, maybe. Again, the stats are quite nice. So we have had an 8 on the pace and dribbling, 23 on the shooting. We have lost technically 5 passing from his Adidas version, if you did do that. So he's 86, and then we've gained 4 on the defending and physical. So I can't knock the upgrade. The upgrade's fantastic. He has had a decent one there. Would have liked it if it was a 5-4. 3-star weak foot in this point of the game for a DM is a little poor. I'm not gonna argue there. Again, it's a relatively expensive SBC, with the fact that we have got the mid and prime player pick there for 12 days. So that's going to keep the fodder at least a little bit up there. So for me, I just think that is a little bit of a struggle in terms of trying to put an 87 rated SBC and an 86. The 83 is absolutely fine. That's a pretty standard. I'd have probably gone maybe 86, 85, and then an 83, and I might have been a little bit better. And it's only one off. I know you're knocking an 87 to an 86 and an 86 to an 85, so technically taking away 2 ratings of an SBC, but the difference in price is absolutely massive. For me, 6'1", medium high, right footed, leadership as his trait. We've got relatively good pace. I think you'd be looking probably at the shadow still, to be fair. I think that would be the kind of big one for him. Passing wise, we're pretty matched out, so you don't really want to go any more on the catalyst, as the short and long is doing fine. Great vision, dribbling stats above average. Again, with the defensive, you'll get a 94 DM with a shadow, giving him 96 defended, 94 pace. Great physicality. Strength on the kind of good side, not necessarily incredible, but definitely good at the minimum. And we've got a bit of long and short. In terms of traits, leadership, again, it's not really anything there. So in terms of the card, I think he's very good. Like, the card's a nice card, but again, I just don't think he's necessarily anybody you're kind of looking for, really. Again, with West Ham, why not? I would 100%. If you don't do too many of the SBCs, but you're a West Ham fan, go for it. Why not? Like that, I think you've got to be doing SBCs like this, unless you've got the Adidas version. Maybe you want to keep that one, but I think the overall balance is always going to be considerably better than the Adidas one, as obviously that has a max of a 99 stat, and that's it. But for me, the SBC at this point in the game, with how many SBCs that have been released, it's just a lot. I think going for maybe even 2 squads, going for an 85 and an 87 might have been the move here. I know they've tried to kind of justify the Premier League, England, and an 87, but for me, I just think it's a bit too much for just one card at this point in the game, where again, the 3-star weak foot will have a negative effect on him. His animations genuinely are just not necessarily crazy good for the game. In terms of his stats, we look decent, we look very good, but I think the animations for me will still hold him back. Yes, the 5-star skill moves will definitely give him that sense of agility, give him that little bit more, because we've seen cards from the past go from like a 2-3-star skill move to a 5, and you can definitely tell that there is a difference and a shift in the way they are animated, but the overall kind of base of what he's animated from is still exactly the same. So for me, he's a very nice card. He's well-rounded stat-wise. The CDM value of him is fantastic. I just think he's not necessarily worth how much he's going to come in at. I think definitely if you could take away one, probably go with an 87 and 85, and I'd probably be saying that that's quite a decent one. But for me, I just don't think Rice is personally worth it. But let me know down below what you think about him. You may absolutely love this card. You may not have the DM that you kind of want. I just think if a lot of you have done Vieira or Conte or even Matthias as well, it's going to be 10 times better than what you can get here, unfortunately. So let me know down below what you think. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.